went and got the extra large one, Meat Lovers Pizza, and their cheese bread with the cheese in the middle of the bread, which was really good. And I'll tell you, 2 of those slices, that's 2 days of eating. But they, my grandson with the shoulder surgery, he showed his brother how to run the lawnmower. So now, and of course, I gave him a little bit of cash. They like that. But anyway, we had a good time hanging out yesterday.
Did you go through the drive-through window at Hungry Howie's?
Yes, so we ordered it online, and you pull up. And the time it takes me to drive from here to the drive-up window is between 15 and 20 minutes, which is the normal prep time for the pizza. And by the way, once the pizza goes in the oven, it's never touched by human hands from that point on. You know, they pull it out with the big, whatever that thing is, and put it into the box and then close the box. The pizza's never touched by human hands till we touch it. But anyway, yeah, I'll come up to the window, they ask for my name, and then they go, pick it up and hand it to me.
Oh, so they don't shove it out the window, they actually hand it to you.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I would want them to shove it out the window with like a 10-foot pole.
Well, you can ask them to, whatever that big paddle is that they pick up the pizza out of the oven and put it into the box. I guess they could use that.
Would they come out and put it into your, in the back of your truck?
I don't know. The front door's open. You can go in and pick it up at the counter, or you can go through the drive-thru. I prefer the drive-thru.
Well, I'm not going to go inside. You didn't buy a salad, did you?
No, just the 2, just the cheese bread and the very large Meat Lovers Pizza, which is just unbelievable thick with meat. 4 different ones, you know, pepperoni, sausage, beef, and ham.
Well, how many days has it been since you ate that salad there before?
It's a couple of weeks.
It's been 14 days?
At least.
And you're still, okay, you having any fever or dry cough?
No, just my normal springtime allergy from the trees, and that's dropped off a little bit because the pollen count's way down.
I guess you dodged the bullet there at Hungry Howie's.
Well, maybe I caught it and I'm immune. Maybe my antibodies have destroyed all that stuff. I don't know.
Well, when that test becomes more commonly available,
well, I know Georgia's doing the testing, but for people like us, we'd have to request it, I think. But if you're a homeless underneath an overpass, or you're an old folk in one of those institutions, I think you can get tested real quick.
Are you talking about the RNA test, the test that, the so-called serology test that tells whether you have the antibodies or not?
I don't know which test it is, but they're talking like 5 minutes, they can tell.
Oh, okay, the test to see if you got it or not.
I guess that's what it is. I'm not...
Yeah. Well, okay, well, you ate the salad and you didn't get the COVID-19.
Well, if you look at the state of Georgia and you track the growth of the COVID-19, the odds of getting it in Cayuga County, I think, are pretty low because there's only been 2 deaths, and it's gone, and we're up to almost 100. But it's taken to go from the 80s to 100. It's taken almost two and a half weeks. I mean, it's whatever's happened in Cayuga County. It's really slowed down.
Well, they don't know how fast it's going unless everybody gets tested.
I want a Hungry Howie's.
Yeah.
My wife's not going to let me go, though, because she's afraid of the thunderstorms.
Yeah. The cheese bread have 2 different in the middle, and Chase, my special ed grandson, he wanted that, so we ordered that. Boy, that was really good. I mean, you could pig out on that cheese bread. They got 2 different versions. One's where they just brush it on top, and the other they put it in the middle of the bread, and that one was really good.
Yeah, those are fat pills.
Yeah, they are. Oh, yes.
Those are like eating one of those is like eating 3 donuts.
Yeah, cream donuts.
Well, they got all the caloric information on their website.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, once you look at it, you'll never go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about a half a pound of salt, definitely.
Oh yeah, that's
A half a pound of salt on every piece of bread?
Had meat on top. Yeah, it was a lot of salt. But the boys took it home. He was out playing golf yesterday.
I thought it was Monday until you guys said we had to switch.
The two people to a car to an electric cart. And Pat goes, he plays golf with his firefighter buddies, and they always put their badges on their belts when they go out to play. They don't get hassled.
Yeah, one of my wife's my wife's patients went and played golf with his buddies 3 weeks ago. Now he's got the COVID-19.
Yeah.
He caught it from his buddies at the golf course.
Well, I suppose that could happen, but Pat's doing fine. All the firefighters at the Chattahoochee Hills are doing okay. There's not been much, Chattahoochee Hills is in the very southwest corner of Fulton County. It's a big area physically. It's very large, but they haven't had much problem down there.
Man, I was getting precip noise there, man. I think it's already started raining here. Looks like it might be raining. Is it raining up there, Stan?
Negative,
Brian, there was a little while ago, according to NOAA, there was a green with a little bit of yellow where it was going down I-20 and crossed over into Georgia.
Yeah, I could hear it. What about Ron?
It's really raining up where YGG is.
Yeah, it must have been raining here too, because my precip noise, I could start hearing my precip noise.
And it's getting ready to rain in Nashville.
Bill, that was YGG trying to tell us what's happening up there. What did you say, Steve? Roger. Thanks.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of rain in North Georgia right now, some on I-20 near Carrollton.
Good grief.
Eflin, Birmingham, Huntsville.
Man, we sure could use it. We sure don't need it. I just now have gotten to where I could walk in the yard without my feet going squish, squish, squish.
Yeah, I got my grass cut.
And we'll have to start all over again.
W4OG. Refill.
Roger on the refill.
W4YGG on the
Oh,
big rig.
Oh, you must have turned on your amp here, Steve. You jumped up.
Yeah, I did. A4M.
W2SDR.
W4KR.
Yeah, this is an all knobs to the right kind of day.
300 there first.
I wonder how Ray Solutions is doing, Stan. Have you ever contacted that guy?
No, I haven't talked to Gene in probably a couple of years.
That's kind of a one-man band, I guess, huh?
Well, he's had some people in there working for him, but they don't seem to last long.
So when he gets tired of doing it, that resource will dry up.
He's been trying to sell it.
What, on the QT?
No, not really.
So he doesn't want it anymore. Obviously, he's trying to sell it.
I think it's interfering. It's taking up time he'd rather use elsewhere.
Like chasing women?
I don't know.
Talking about Big R?
No, Jay Terlesky. Is that how you say his name?
I think so.
Of which I saw some pictures. He must still be in Georgia, but I hadn't heard him on the radio.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. He's, I guess he's locked down there at 808 Timberland, but he never gets on the air, so maybe he's just FT8ing his brains out or something. I don't know what's up with him. We'll find out when it's time.
Of course, he might be listening, but he's probably on FT8 also, because he's got a picture on Facebook with his car table and the computer and the satellite radio up there.
We're missing Ernie this morning. Oh, that's right. He went up yonder.
Oh, is he on the mountain?
Yeah, he said that's right, he took his K3 with him. But he hasn't had a chance to put up an aerial yet. Probably today is not going to be a good antenna day. I got all my antenna work done yesterday.
Did you take a climb yesterday, Brian?
Oh, no, I did that last weekend. Yesterday I replaced all of the ropes.
Yeah, I have to do that too.
Yeah, one of those ropes is pretty scary looking when I finally got it down on the ground. It was worn through. I mean, it was almost on the thread. And I'll tell you what, that black Dacaron, double braided, from Textile Industries. I mean, synthetic textiles. That fared the best of all the ropes, even beating out the fancy sport rope, super expensive static sport rope that I had up there.
Yeah, that Dacron stuff is what I have up, and it's been up there 10 years. It's time to change.
I ran that 7/16 inch synthetic textile black Dacaron double braided.
Mine's 3/8. Yeah, mine's 3/8, Brian.
Here's the 3/8, yeah. I don't know. I use the 7/16. I guess that's overkill. What?
Well, I was using marine pulleys, and they seem to like 3/8 better. 7/16 is just a little tight.
Well, I've got larger pulleys.
What type pulleys did you use?
Harkin 3-inch swivel blocks.
Oh, okay.
They're the ones that have the needle bearings for the radial load and the ball bearings for the axial load.
Nice.
I was a little worried because the 7/16 is a little small in those blocks, and I was worried.
Yeah, you don't want it to jump the track.
But it's been up there for a while, and I've never had it's worked just fine, so I'm pretty comfortable with it now.
Yeah, my pulleys came from my old boat store, boat supply store buddies up north, and I don't remember who made them now.
Yeah, I bought mine from the. I think the place I buy from is in Michigan. I don't go to the store. I just get them online. It's called Maury Pro.
Don't know that one.
I don't know if Maury Pro. They have real good service, mail order.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Garrett.
Yeah.
How do you like that mesh strength guy line that you use? Are you satisfied with that?
Yeah, I think nothing wrong with it.
And how is it weathered? Is it weathering nicely? Is it satisfactory?
It looks just as new as the day I put it up, but it's only been up a year, though.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool stuff. Did you buy yours from DX Engineering?
I think I ordered it from Gigaparts.
Okay.
I got to pay tax to DX Engineering.
I had to pay tax to Gigaparts.
Yeah, the days of not paying sales tax, those are over.
Well, do you have to pay tax? I don't have to pay tax to Gigaparts.
They charged me.
I think there's been some new tax laws initiated in the last 6 months.
Yep. And it's driving us almost bat dookie crazy.
Yeah, it just had started. I think my order was January 15th.
You used to not have to collect sales tax if the stuff you were selling was for resale. Now they've changed that.
So now interstate and resale have taxes.
Yeah, WX4YGG. That was an ouch with the 7300.
Before you.
K4SD.
W4OG.
I did get my Icon rebate check though about 3 days ago.
W4KR.
W4WMT.
Who, Steve, did you buy the 7800 from, the 7300 from?
It was Gigapart.
Oh, okay.
Every other radio or whatever I've ordered has not been taxed up until just this year. And I noticed that when I was ordering some stuff on eBay too. I had to order a part from my air conditioner. I think that's when I first noticed this last fall. Then I just got a message from eBay too about something about tax stuff, but I haven't read it. It's just been last week.
I guess that evens the playing field because I would order from Gigaparts just to avoid the tax.
I used to think the same way. Not anymore. I mean, they just give it some different thought now.
Try R&L.
And I've ordered from R&L before too. I've never had any problems with them.
They haven't been charging me tax.
Yeah, I think it's a nationwide thing now.
Well, I got my 7610 from Gigaparts, and they didn't charge me tax, and that was, a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. And I understand Gigaparts is charging tax again, but I figured R&L would charge tax too, but they never charged me tax, and I ordered a few things from them. I don't think R&L is charging sales tax.
Yeah, I haven't gone through the, are you talking about online?
Yes.
That's how I ordered my Gigaparts 7300.
Yeah, the government wants that money. They're closing all of those loopholes.
Now, here's the thing. For incentive, I get some test equipment from PE, and so I was going to have to spend about $300, I think, for an O-scope, but 200 megahertz dual trace scope for under $300. Well, I mean, maybe $1 under. And they said they would pay the sales tax and the shipping.
I didn't know Rygol made a dual trace.
Dual trace, 200 megahertz.
I thought all they made was 4 trace.
I got one on my bench.
Must be a new one. I'll have to go check.
On my bench and trace, and then I got a tote bag with a 50 megahertz.
It'll be 2 SDR.
Troubleshooting.
Oh, Ernie said to remind you that, did you know that Kenwood transceiver is not dual receive?
I was going to check into that because, I was looking at that 7610, I think it was, because, what was it? I get those numbers mixed up. It's one with it looks like a overgrown 7300 with dual receive. Anyway, but one went on eBay. It was Silent King. Tom was selling it in Las Vegas, and it only brought, I think it was under 2,000, about 1875 or something. I started to bet $2,000 on it, and I would, again, I'm going to tell you whether I got it or not, but I was just wondering if they had the dual receive. I didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't want you to buy that thing thinking it was dual receive, and then you get it and be disappointed.
And I'll just have to get 2 of them.
There you go.
It'll still be less than a K4.
Yeah, buying 2 is still less than a K4.
Yeah, I think so.
That's getting pretty close to a K4 delivery time, isn't it, Stan?
I really don't know.
Yeah.
Or psych.
Or what?
Or psych.
Psych?
Psych. Next month.
It's targeted April, May. I'm on the website. Well, you know how it's targeted means. What that means? That's just wishful thinking.
Yeah, I think folks are getting a little antsy.
Steve, read their virus notice. That'll explain it to you.
Oh, are they They're taking precautions, are they? That's good.
Well, they're not. They're basically out of operation. They can't manufacture anything.
Yeah, it's remotely, so it's
Oh, really?
going to delay things.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody's working from home and they're not manufacturing anything. That's California law.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they said if they had something on the shelf, at least for a short time, they would ship it. Now, I don't know if they totally closed or not, but, they probably got rid of everything, in a week.
No, there's still stuff there. It's a skeleton crew that is shipping stuff, and that's all that's going on there.
Yeah, that'll put the kibosh on the K4 though for now.
Probably, yeah.
New ICOM for QRP rig they got. That's an IC705. I already read something on that.
Steve, do you have a Kenwood TS590?
I don't. I sure don't.
Okay. If you look at the 890 manual, there's a way to interconnect the 590 to the 890 with some cables, and it gives you the second receiver capability.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I double with you a little bit, Dave. Did you say is external receive output or for receiver or what?
The 890 manual has a procedure to connect the 590 to it with some couple of cables, I think, that gives you that second receiver capability.
Yeah, okay.
Let me get you, SDR.
Did I hear a whisper station?
That was Frank.
Oh my, things really changed.
All right, and if you're on the Elecraft mailing list, you'll get about a weekly update from the owners, from the two owners.
Okay, yeah, I'm on the flexible mailing list, but not the Elecraft.
Yeah. I think I'm on the digest and the mailing list.
Well, I guess Bazoo's the only person I know that's waiting on a K4.
Yeah. So we ought to know. He paid $50 up front. So he ought to be on the first shipment. Maybe next year.
Well, if they're working from home, they can't be rolling out the radios.
Well, then at least not the hardware part.
Well, they can ship the software.
A lot of good.
Okay.
Yeah, let everybody be drooling over the remote software, maybe.
Seemed as though they still had some software development to do, so that could be getting done now.
Yeah, that may actually help them.
Right. That part shouldn't be held up as long as they don't have to have any hardware mods, and then, they may have a skeleton crew prototype.
So with real hands, they'd have a VR version. You put that thing on your head or your eyes, and you could actually play with the K4.
There you go. From what I've read, the hardware platform is pretty well in concrete at this point.
Before you.
Well, you would hope so, being this close to ship date.
Is ahead of the software.
K4C.
W4WMT with no earning.
W4OG.
Ernie would make me have to buy two of them now. It's all Ernie's fault.
Is Ernie in Jasper?
Yeah. I don't think he's going to get much antenna work done today. What do you think?
What times the severe weather should come in?
Good point.
On the hourly, for my location, Friday evening it was 11, but let's see what it says now. It's supposed to, it may be around 12 o'clock now for here.
Is there going to be two waves of that stuff?
Well, I'm not seeing it yet.
Somebody said this is going to be like the fourth biggest or worst in history.
Well, I think they're playing it up on the Weather Channel, I believe.
Joe, I the line is static on before Joe got on.
Oh, they love those computer models.
Well,
What's the name of this storm?
the National Weather Service is not being quite as histrionic as the Weather Channel.
I told my wife they named it after her.
You probably didn't like that, did you?
Well, it's the same modeling they use for the coronavirus.
Breakfast time in Walhalla. See y'all, W4KR.
Enjoy.
Bye, Stan. See you later.
Yeah,
Watch that cholesterol.
Making me hungry.
If Bernie was a real ham, he would have already had that antenna up as soon as he got there.
Yeah, I did. I worked all day on my antennas.
Well,
on my...
Why wouldn't everybody become, all it takes is one person? This is WA2RAS.
3 MMR.
All right, let me just answer that question. All right, got you there, Perry. Got you after Rob. Very good. Yeah, good morning, Andy and Jeff and all that stuff. And I still refer to it, Jeff, as accurately the Chinese virus. And we will see what happens. There's a lot of hysteria out there. Unfortunately, you have to be a lot of logic.